Oh man, we're going to Final Destination again. All right.
Looks like it.
How we figured out? How we figured out if the pizza's still hot?
Oh yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure. It's great.
Well, I think Ripple's about to find out the hard way, right? Let's see.
See these pieces. How much damage can Kyoz get? How much mileage? Do you know RipplePuff's one of those players who she doesn't really like to challenge the arm pieces or like play with them much. Typically, we'll just find an opening, pull Kyoz away from him, and throw those pieces out, and we'll just piece it. Doesn't like playing with them.
Yeah, it's reminiscent of the last time that the two of them play. You see Ripple going straight to the mock tornado repeatedly because it looked like Kyoz struggled to handle it.
Yeah,
he's doing a much better job this game handling it.
Oh yeah, for sure. He's more ready for it, I think. I know for sure. I talked to him after his set, and I was like, "Man, look like you're really struggling with punishing NATO. You know the punishes, right?" He's like, "Yeah, man, I know the punishes." So maybe he kind of like hit the lab or something, or just did some mental training, something. Who knows? But he's definitely more on it, for sure.
I think as a as a mindset and as a community influence, I'm really like in admiration of Kyoz as a player. Like,
yeah.
Hopefully, I'm not like too biased about it. Like, I love Ripple to death. She and I go like way back, like even like on a mentor-mentee coaching level, right? But Kyoz is like something special to watch, and it's showing right now in this first game.
Yeah.
A good tornado, a ballsy tornado coming out from Ripple. But Kyoz almost got the down smash. It was close. Could have gone either way. Yeah, mock tornado coming out, and
Kyoz
maybe getting a little antsy. He's getting it out of the. Oh, where's the what? What?
Gets the spike off the shuttle loop. Because I'm not getting backwards. You're going down.
You gotta know if you're Meta Knight and the zero suits between you and the stage, that kick is coming out like almost like automatically. And we have an even game. So despite falling behind by so much, RipplePuff has done a really good job of just battling back and evening it out because that's always, we were talking about the script, right? Part one, don't let them run away with the item pieces. And, mission accomplished.
Gets the chain grab into the forward throw. Goes for another re-grab. Doesn't quite get it though. Okay. A lot of spacing action. Not a whole lot of hitting. Kind of just fighting shadows a little bit.
Yeah, both of them. They're on like level 5 with the Yomi loop, but they're just trying to hit. Not where they're trying to hit where they think that he thinks that she thinks that he thinks is gonna be, or something like that.
Exactly. Just trying to catch each other instead of trying to swing where they are. They're swinging where they think they're gonna be.
Yeah, and there's another mock tornado. Yeah, it's winning the neutral, enough. It's just, similar to that, the snake matchups that we were talking about with Mike Ray, where Kyoz is going to kind of have to take it a little bit and know that if he's able to open up Meta Knight, he can take a few of these tornadoes, but he's got to make the most of it in return. Got to get the punishes in. There's the down smash. Oh, the mix-up.
Yeah, it sent the other way.
I got juked right there.
Yeah, it was just that way he makes it gets better DI potential. That way, catch RipplePuff with bad DI kind of deal.
Yeah, if you watch this match back, everybody at home, this has been like a classic study in the initial dash startup animation. Both players have been really good about punishing each other's initial dash startup, like picking up, Mock Tornado picking up some of Kyoz out of initial dash. Kyle's trying to pick up some of Ripple's initial dash.
That was nice. Little
little
just jab to push off ledge.
Even the shitty jab isn't useless.
Yeah, just like the song said, man. It's got its use. That's definitely one of them. Being showcased right there.
We're even, true to form, like we were saying, we're looking for a Game 5 Classic. Well, Game 1 is a one-slot Classic.
For sure. Pretty even game, only 30%. 50%, 51%. Not too bad.
Kyoz does seem to have a little bit of tempo momentum right now.
Gonna get the regrab here. Down throw. Gets the immediate up here. Okay.
Yeah, and I think Kyoz, instead of going for the forward throw, goes for the down throw because you know can't mock tornado straight down. Is the difference. I think it's part of the adaptation.
Oh, goes to the whiff punish there on the grab. Doesn't quite have the read though. Timing.
Wow, that back there would have been huge for Ripple to get.
Ripple really kind of nickel and diming his way back in and gets it.
Wow, what a forward smash read. The psychic.
Wow.
Psychic.
That was a hard punish right there. This is like 90% or so, maybe earlier. I don't know, but charged F smash. That's one way to take game one. And nice quick recovery there from Ripple. You know, she was.
It's like
Kyoz kind of had control all of last game up until that last stock. Ripple just pulled it together.
Right. All right. What are you looking for from Kyoz to change up here in order to take this one back?
It's really just kind of like doing. It's kind of just play the way she was playing. He was playing for the most of game one, honestly. But just got to be a little cleaner on those recoveries. A little cleaner on how you land, mixing up. Trying to not give as many openings.
Yeah.
The aggression game, Kyoz mostly played it right, so most of that.
Yeah, I think defensively, you just got to figure out a way to navigate this tornado. Oh, kind of botched that punish though.
Yeah.
Rare to see, kind of a rare
mistake. Yeah.
Coming out.
Ooh, gets the armor piece out of there early. So pretty good
I almost
start
wish Ripple would have tried to press the advantage a little bit with items right there. It's kind of like, you know, Kyoz did not have any options and could have gotten at least one hit with it. But I respect the sticking to the plan. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sometimes if your plan is to get rid of the items, it's better just to not try to capitalize, and you just got to stick to the plan.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, last game, Ripple kind of left the items around for a while and ended up giving a huge stock lead early on. So like, I kind of get it. Makes sense.
Good neutral air. Kyle's not expecting it. Kind of janky DI.
It was kind of delayed too, right? So like it covered the spot dodge really well. Ooh. Still pretty close first stock. Literally only 1% separating the two. Close. I was holding position, but just gives it up right there with a little misspaced side B.
LFI is kind of just raw neutral wave bounce plasma whip.
Okay, and that should be the stock. And it is. Okay.
Let's see if Kyoz is able to build it up or... Oh,
33,
here it is.
quick 30.
Damage.
Oh. 33. Already got some extra credit. Kyoz trying to look to get a little more, though.
Still living. Ripple had a shot at it. There was a bad back roll coming out from the zero suit. Bad down smash, and Ripple's still in it. The mock tornado back out at work. There's that punish that we were talking about.
This is the down throw, though. Yeah. Looks like Kyoz tried to go for extra pummels there instead of just buffering the down throw.
And now, actually not using the mock tornado as a offensive option, but is using it as a defensive option in scenarios. Able to pick up the conversion there and Ripple's business. Here's another mock tornado covering the ledge. Didn't get the last hit though, so Kyo's fortunate to get out of that situation without too much at disadvantage. I think you're seeing some small adaptations there for Kyoz with the crouch.
For sure. You see that roll timing though? Squeezed right in before that down, right after the down smash, like practically frame perfect. It was crazy.
Yeah, the mock tornado is just stuck in so many of the mix-up options that Kyoz likes to use for sequencing. That's the hard part. It's when somebody is throwing out an option that really just disrupts your game plan. Then what can you do to adapt? But speaking of adaptations, good runaway.
Yep.
And actually an even bigger lead than the last stock for Kyoz.
Going for a little mix-up option here. Down smash into jab. Okay, that's an option. The hardest punish, but it's punish. Oh, what the? Yo, he's playing on his shield a little bit. Just playing on her shield. Just like playing. Kyo's playing with confidence right now for just a moment. What's going on?
Those Smash 4 style mix-ups with the footstool off the
off your shield,
off
yeah.
The jump. But who needs actual confidence? We need to throw out a mock tornado in that neutral and just you know,
throwing it out a little, huh?
Covers a lot of just throw it out.
As long as he's throwing it from like actual neutral, like or like advantageous position. Like right here, it's not too terrible. But
popping around and down smash. Reminiscent of that first game, the forward smash on the ledge. It's kind of like the level 1 option. Just do it. Mock tornado eating up that shield. Kyoz in a little bit of trouble. Ripple behind, but had the tempo. But a good forward air to stuff out the shuttle loop.
Oh, you can see a hard whiff punish there. Side B's gonna take it. We see a 1-1.
All right, we're on pace for that Game 5 Classic.
So far,
Here we go.
Here we go.
Now we got a 3-game set coming in. I think if you're looking at advantages, Ripple does have the counter pick advantage. Where if it does go to a Game 5, it'll be Ripple's counter pick.
Yep. Right off the bat, speaking of counter pick, we're seeing Yoshi's Island. One of the weaker stages for Zero Suit, but only because of this, like, the slants here. The slants here kind of mess with a lot of things. They kind of mess with their neutral B, they mess with the armor pieces anytime they land on this platform. They're going to roll off to one side and sometimes tumble all the way off stage. A pretty solid stage to pick, but there's always blast zone issues too here, though.
Yeah. Much smaller, a lot less life bar to work with
exactly.
Here on the stage.
But that might work in RipplePuff's benefit. She can get a back hit down smash or get like a neutral air off stage and stocks pretty early.
Right, especially because you know like Zero Suit on Meta Knight is gonna have to get like one of those bigger reads unless they're able to get the Meta Knight into like a crazy up air percentage, you know. So if you can sneak a kill with that down smash, that wouldn't kill normally. Speaking of crazy reads, right? There's the back air, not enough to kill though. Almost got the air dodge read on the plasma whip though. You feel the tension in this game. It's kind of building between the two. I don't know if Kyoz's pizza is big enough to handle this much tension.
Probably not.
Oh, what an unforced air on Ripple's part right there. Just gotta get that ledge back. Could have had the stock. That's always frustrating, right? You know, could be building a lead, extra credit. Try to get the down smash, not quite enough.
Oh, gets caught on the platform.
Oh my god. Yeah, Zero Suit dropped so fast right there. That's what is happening.
That's pretty crazy.
I would have died right there for sure.
I think a lot of people would. I think a lot of people would. That's an awkward position.
Yeah, it looked like Ripple tried to roll away and drop shield for it, and you know, down smash came out right at the perfect time. Kyle's fearless right there, just playing on that platform, not afraid of the sharking from up air. Just going for a down smash. Looks like they traded a shuttle loop and a gets the roll. Yeah, down smash covers so many rolling options. Just one hit, two hit. The back hit, the strong hit. And we're back on the even stocks. Ripple with a little bit of tempo. Misses a grab follow-up, but a bad up air attempt coming out from Kyoz.
Oh, that was close.
Yeah, he looked at Kyoz trying to steal that stock, but
not quite there in time.
Yeah.
That's the other thing with this stage. Native's actually more safe here than it would be on FD, for example, just because it's less room for you to dash back. That's always like one option for Zero Suit. You can't really use it as reliably here.
Sure. Yeah, you got to commit to something crazy like going off stage and you know, trying to maybe like air dodge back in for an up tilt or something like that. Yeah.
Becomes a lot more risky to try to punish that.
Right, I respect the attempt from Ripple right there for the for the edge guard. Ill-advised grab coming out from Kyoz. And yeah, very good read from Ripple. Got the shuttle loop out decisively. If there had been any hesitation, you know that kick was going to come out, and then it would have been a dead Meta Knight.
Yep.
A big, good forward air, putting Meta Knight off stage. Mock Tornado back, yeah. It is. It seems to be the answer to avoid getting edge guarded at this point, especially if Kyoz is going out after Meta Knight, then Mock Tornado back over there. No problem. He sees that. There's what we were talking about. That running off stage as a, it's you run out of stage. That's all you got at that point. And it's getting windy here in Yoshi's Island.
The tornado's coming out like crazy.
There's another one.
How's he gonna deal with it? Deal with it, buddy.
This move is getting stale at this point.
Oh yeah, it is.
For sure. There you go.
Okay.
Oh my
Finally
god,
see
there
a
it
different
is. That'll
special.
kill.
Let's go. The shuttle loop, reverse scoop, taking 2 stocks in that game.
We got a smiley face coming out in the chat. Kyo's, maybe he's out of pizza. Oh, the FD counter pick is on. Alright.
Out of pizza. Oh no.
3, 2, 1, go!
Item pieces are up. Game 4. And like we said, if you're Ripple, you're playing a little bit with house money at this point. You got your counter pick next game if things don't go your way. Doesn't mean you can slouch on this game at all, but you can play with a little more confidence, a little more assurance. So you have a little bit of an insurance policy. Very good by Kyoz, punishing that tornado with the run off stage and coming back with a plasma whip. That had been something that he had been going for last tournament. Actually, just could not get it. I think with the Wi-Fi inputs, he blew a lot of those punishers. So very good bait there with the piece. Uh-oh, got the kill. There it is. Yep, down smash off stage. That flip jump kick.
Yeah, it's always a risky spot to be in this matchup as Meta Knight for sure. Try to go for ledge or too low. It's always a possibility.
Well, in a little bit of trouble here. Starting to fall behind. Let's see what she's able to do, what kind of adaptations she can make. Yeah, this game's been a good turnaround. I don't know. That smiley face came out of the chat and kind of was like, all right, now I'm trying.
Now he will try. For real. Found the openings. Up a stock though, but not too much. 89.
If I were Ripple at this point, I'd start playing a little stupider. Like in some of these situations, I think she's respecting Kyoz too much, and she just gotta throw out the down smash again, like twice in a row or something like that, just to make it a little more confusing.
Yeah. Less predictable is better, right?
There's playing the matchup well, right? And then before it becomes a textbook that somebody's read before. And if you start doing some just some random stuff, some like just really low IQ options, then all of a sudden it becomes that much more difficult to figure
triple
it out.
down smash into side B. Calling that time.
There you go. See, Kyoz has got the that zen of the low IQ options right there, just throwing out triple down smash.
No,
do
absolutely.
it again. Speaking of low IQ options, there we go. Ripple just throwing out walk up down smash. Brilliant.
Closes that stock a little bit. 1 stock
I love it.
deficit though. Ooh, called out the shuttle loop with those iframes.
Yeah.
Hard punished on that. Guys predicted the air dodge, didn't quite get it though. Ooh. Calling out the air dodge that time though.
Yeah, I feel like at this point, Ripple might be playing the long game at this point, because like we mentioned, she does have an extra game. She has not been really just throwing out Tornado repeatedly. I'd imagine
it could be a
we're going to see
conditioning
that next
thing.
game.
For sure.
Right.
Could be a conditioning thing. Oh, shuttle loop. That's probably going to take it. Oh my goodness. Just barely.
Save the flip jump.
Yeah, just had it. Had it in the back pocket. Ready and waiting.
Now this is a dangerous scenario because he has no flip jump.
Yep. Oh, can't quite make it.
That's the secret out there. If you're watching at home, gotta watch that flip jump. Ripple making a comeback. Maybe now we're gonna see Mark Tornado come out. That we see that it's it's doable.
Yeah, maybe.
Here it is.
Surprised I didn't see a side B there from Kyoz to punish that Nader. He had the run back, but he just didn't commit to the plasma whip.
That's like two whiffs on the heavy punish. Did end up getting the first of the forward air, so got the damage, and RipplePuff's in a little bit of trouble just percent wise.
Kyoz just swinging that whip like a madman. It's like, you know what? You're at 130. All you gotta do is slip up once and get hit by this. For a back air, kind of spaced it right above the NATO.
It's really a lot closer than it should have been. Oh my god.
Oh.
The spacing on that.
Up air. Oh, real excellent DI from Ripple. Oh, that should do it.
Oh, that should do it.
Double down smash and up air.
Kill. The easy punish.
Game 5. Right. Wow, did I call it or what? Man.
Yeah, of
Guaranteed
course.
Game 5.
Yeah, almost, Ripple trying to put a little dent in the plot armor right there, but...
Yeah, almost.
Some questions about DSR coming in the chat, but they're going to Battlefield.
Yeah, for sure.
Alright, we got our Game 5 Classic between the two of them. And if you're Ripple coming into this game, you had a lot of momentum. You dropped the game, but you were down by so much, and you made it competitive. You got to be, liking your chances at this point.
Yeah, and you're on your counter pick.
Step 1 is step 1, right? You counter pick, but step 1 is step 1. You got to get rid of the item pieces.
That's always the first thing. Either get rid of the item pieces or get control of them, and feel confident that you can do better with them than Zero Suit.
All right, mission accomplished there for Ripple. Forward tilt coming out. Let's see. Try to get the Mock Tornado, but not quite fast enough. Kyoz with the answer. There it is. Here it goes. This move is so good.
It is an excellent move. That one too. Honestly, just about all of them.
Wow, what? I can't believe that shows it worked.
Yeah. Sometimes it's all it takes. You just gotta throw it out. As long as it's at the right timing. There's stock lead for Ripple. Guys gotta make a lot of work to make this happen. 88 is not that high. Not in this matchup.
I wanted that back air. Probably needed that back air, but now Ripple just content to.
It seemed like he.
There it is. Oh, got the platform cancel too. Styline could have followed that up with the plasma whip.
Little edge cancel. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kyoz likes those a lot here on Battlefield.
And Ripple's dropping that stock. 41% lead.
Little spot dodge to up tilt. Interesting option to punch that shuttle loop. Does work though. Going for some edge cancel action.
Really focusing in. If you see those flip jumps coming out at neutral, you know that the Zero Suit is playing anti-NATO for sure. Because the intangibility on flip jump is something that
in the old days, hop right through.
Right. And then the kick comes out, and you can put in some damage on the tornado. So yeah, you see Kyoz, he's really scouting it out. It looks like at this point. Not trying to do too much.
We got a little percent lead coming through now. Though, ooh, I like that little mix-up option. Just a little tap on the shield and pieced out for a sec to see what the reaction was. Almost got it. That little side B, didn't quite get the timing though.
At this point, he's respecting it enough that he's not taking any damage and not getting opened up by it. That might be enough for the matchup at this point.
Yeah. Oh.
That's always the question, right? If you've been relying on a move for so long and then all of a sudden your opponent figures out how to stop it, where do you go from there?
Sure.
When old reliable is no longer reliable, what do you do?
Yep, gotta find a new one.
Yeah, he's just waiting on that platform patiently.
Yeah, that's been the name of the game for this stock. Kyoz just kind of taking whatever he can get and not really giving too much in return.
Yeah, not even needing the down smash, just the down tilt to up air. Bread and butter. And Kyoz in the driver's seat now.
What he can rack up
make
here,
this
though.
a pretty much an even game. Just got a extra credit, or we got a tie. Let's see what we got.
Ooh, Little flip kick action. Oh, gets caught out on the spot dodge. Almost survived
Oh, I
that
thought
though.
living, but
Yeah, I
man.
thought so too for a minute. Took a good
Probably would
while.
have survived with the flip jump cancel.
Maybe, yeah, most likely. Oh, whiffs the grab.
Oh,
That's gonna be a
got like
punish.
the super late hit of a tornado right there. That was weird.
Yeah,
I don't know what that hitbox was.
must have been like the very last frame or something. A little double down smash into double hit forward air. Percentage. Oh, getting the flip kick. Man, just how's Ripple gonna do it? Can she make the comeback?
Tornado coming back out.
Oh,
Neutral air.
trouble.
Oh, big damage.
This could be. Oh, that's
He had his jump
right
and
back
flip
on
jump
stage.
still,
1% separating though. Ripple definitely closed up the
Yeah.
lead a little bit. Can she
Big
close it out though?
equalizer. Putting the pressure on now. Does not want to have to deal with that tornado.
Oh, there's that NATO. Gets back aired. No DI. Survives it though, just barely.
You gonna play a counter NATO option right now?
Yep, for
down
sure.
smash.
That's definitely the play here. Is gotta cover that NATO when you've got Meta Knight in that position. That's typically going to be
Good
the
back air,
option.
though.
Oh, that should be it.
Oh, that's it.
That's got to be
Oh, he
it.
grabs the ledge.
That's it. Yeah. Ooh,
Wow,
that was a
what a set.
close game 5. My God, both